Hello folks, thought you might like a quick narrative tour of our course syllabus. Here I am looking pretty good. This was taken at my daughter's wedding last summer. My contact information here and again here. The best way to reach me is by email, aorr@emish.edu. We've got our program theme, the course description per the catalog. This course, I'm just going to summarize the description here and also the outcome and objective sections here. You could read these on your own, of course, later, but essentially this course is just rockin' awesome. It is, to me, the foundation of everything that comes after in terms of learning how to be an expert teacher. We're going to spend a lot of time looking at the various learning theories and how they apply to classroom settings. And we are also going to spend an equal amount of time on human development from infancy all the way through adolescence and beyond, so that you as a teacher have an understanding of what should you be expecting in terms of thinking and behavior and emotions at each various age. So it's just such a fundamental course. It's my favorite course to teach, and I'm hoping to convince you of the importance and really fun that this course has to offer. Okay, so tips on using the syllabus here. Please read the whole thing carefully and refer to it when you have questions. You should also know that we are going to rely heavily on the calendar found under Course Home over here. It provides our schedule, including due dates for assignments and when to start modules and so on and so forth. You check it all the time. This way you won't miss an assignment if you visit the calendar on a daily basis. All right, scrolling down. The required text is Educational Psychology, 12th edition by Anita Woolfolk. Definitely get a copy because we read almost the entire text. The course has 12 content modules, and you'll see them over here. Here's Module 1, Module 2, and so on. Each module, when you click on the heading, has a to-do list for the week, whereby you're instructed to view or listen to the lectures, read the chapters of our text, watch videos, and accomplish various tasks and assignments. And again, module start dates are listed on the calendar, back up here. In terms of grading and requirements, points can be earned in 5 main areas. You will earn 16 points on tasks, smaller assignments. You will earn 48 points total on 6 quizzes, 8 points each. We'll talk more about the quizzes. Actually, I'll mention the quizzes right now. They are multiple choice and short answer. They are already posted under each module. I think they're under modules 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. You can look at them all right now. It's kind of my version of a take-home exam, whereby you could be working on the exam all the way through the module, filling in answers as you go. That's one way to approach this. Check it out, explore the quizzes, and you'll see what I mean. They are not cumulative. They cover usually 2 modules at a time, and they really get you thinking. Even though they're multiple choice, you really have to understand the content that you've read and heard about and watched in videos and apply that to the classroom setting. Diversity project is a huge common assessment for this course. That means that every section of EDPS 322 has a project like this, and it has 3 parts to it. You will be researching and finding and reading and interpreting articles on various entities of diversity that affect K-12 teaching and learning. And you'll be writing summaries about the articles you have found. You'll be discussing the summaries, and you'll be creating interventions to deal with the potential downsides to some of the high levels of diversity that we find in our classrooms. And there are complete directions, lengthy directions at the end. If we scrolled down here, we would see it way at the end in our navigation bar over here. Let's see, right there it is. The diversity project is right there. We would click into it and could go through it, but I want to stick with the syllabus right now. But no, this is a big project. It goes all the way through the course, and a minimum of 26 out of 36 points on the combined diversity project score is required to pass the class. Just a word on the tasks. The tasks vary from very lighthearted little activities to threaded discussions to surveys, lots of things to keep you interacting with the content of the course and with each other and with me. So I think most of them are kind of cool, so we'll see what you think. Total points possible, 100. And here is a little chart with the point distribution. You can see that if we just take out the tasks, these are these odd little assignments all the way through the class, you can see that in the big area here, orange, is the portion of the class devoted to quizzes on the content, and almost equally as large as this big chunk that is all going to the diversity project, the 3 different parts of the diversity project. Our grading scale is very traditional. You'll see it here. Late submissions of assignments are not accepted. If you experience technical difficulty when posting to a discussion or uploading to the Dropbox, don't hesitate. Just email me a copy of your assignment so that you get credit. Just a quick word on discussion participation here. It's critical that you do a good job with a discussion in an online class. So participation on discussion is defined as writing and posting substantive comments, critiques, or questions relating to either the discussion thread or your classmates' assignments. And of course we want it to be very positive and supportive, but the contents of your comments or questions should also contain thoughtful, content-related observations. Your comments don't have to be lengthy, but they should be meaningful, and they shouldn't be just "good job" or "I agree with Sarah." Instead, you want to make statements, meaningful statements, such as "I agree because" or "I disagree because." And you can also ask questions for clarification or as a gentle challenge. We want to keep an open mind and demonstrate respect for all points of view, for sure. So you will receive credit for the quality of your postings and credit for meeting due dates and the number of responses required. And additional information on the expectations for quality participation can be found by clicking on this link. Tasks we mentioned before. Oh, looks like we're going to go through all these again. Sorry for being redundant, but quick note on tasks. Note that the specific due dates and links to instructions are in the calendar, that all-important calendar. Quizzes. Again, the quizzes are open book, open note. So they're kind of like take-home exams, but we're all at home, right? So it's kind of weird to call it that when you're in an online class. I need to change this line right here, and I will do that because you are going to have unlimited amount of time to take each quiz. But so you do want to do all of the reading and all of the lectures. It will make, of course, succeeding and getting a good grade in this class much easier. But more importantly, we're creating a really solid foundation for your teaching in this course. You need to know this content, because if you do know it, if you understand how kids grow and develop, if you understand the various learning theories and their powers and their weaknesses, you're going to be a better teacher. So you really want to do all the readings, all the lectures, all the videos. And pay attention. All the listings of due dates and whatnot are on the calendar. That's your useful tool. We talked about the diversity project, and you'll certainly be learning more about that later on. And we're also requiring you, 2 of your tasks are going to be to post material up to live text. And if you don't have a live text account, when you get into the syllabus, you can click on this little link here, and you can learn about live text. Live text is our way that we collect data, and we show how rigorous our work here is at Eastern, and so that we can be accredited by governing bodies. All right, so scrolling down, let's talk about posting assignments. Many of your assignments are required to be posted in discussion forums. And you're asked to work in a public place like this so that we can all learn from each other and support each other. And I will be reading all the postings, but I will contribute to the discussions very infrequently. And really, this isn't about me being lazy. It's rather the decision to refrain from participating in group discussions is based on guidelines that Swenson and Taylor developed, indicating that when students are left alone, if you will, not that we monitor as instructors, but when we don't introduce our own voice into the discussion forum, it really empowers you as a student. And I don't want to alter the dynamic between you and your classmates. I want you to grapple with these issues. I will, of course, be reading every word, and will interject comments as I see necessary. Alrighty, let's see. If you have questions, we have a Q&A area. If you have questions about course content or administrative issues, this is where you guys can post and answer each other's questions. So don't hesitate to answer. I'll jump in if necessary if you all can't answer a question, but let's use each other as resources for answers. Academic dishonesty can result in an E in the course and referral to student judicial services. Don't do it. If you need technical assistance in the course, you have to work with the EMU online help desk. And there's lots of ways. There's a link up here, and then I've got information for you here. If a link's not working, I can probably fix that. So just let me know. Shoot me an email. Of course, if you need adaptations or accommodations because of a disability, please make an appointment to share with me the necessary information, and let me make accommodations so that you can succeed in this class. And then finally, a word on being social. We are a community, even though we don't meet face-to-face. So we want to support this and support each other, be friendly by visiting the coffee shop. And this is where you can post comments, announcements of events on campus or fundraisers, or you can share pictures of your family or whatever you want to do. But let's keep the social stuff right in our coffee shop, which if I scroll up over here to the top, oops, go away. You should, how come I'm not scrolling? There we go. You will see the coffee shop right there, and that's a place where you can be social and do fun stuff. So there you have it. There's the syllabus. If you have questions, try posting them first in the Q&A, and if they're not answered, I'll jump in and answer them there. Of course, you can always email me your questions. All right, let's go.